Sparks of Divinity. Today's daily word meditation is helpful. Helpful. And the affirmation is, it is my joy to be helpful. Let's say that together. It is my joy to be helpful. Sometimes I'm a fiercely independent person. It's a nice way of putting it, stubborn. But I've always been one to try and help wherever I can, to do random acts of kindness kind of things. Or somebody says, you know, I could use a hand. I try to be there. Just kind of who I am. But I've never been one for the receiving end. And I remembered when I saw today's word is helpful, first memory to pop in was when I had broken my wrist about 5-6 years ago. Independent. I'm going through. It's a broken wrist. I have a cast on, but you know what? I'm functioning just fine. I get into line to undo my groceries, and I do my groceries like I normally do, putting everything in. And I went in first, and the basket's behind me, so I'm unloading from the front. And this gal behind me, she put her groceries down, put the divider down, and started unloading my groceries. My initial response was like, don't touch my stuff. However, as soon as that hit, it dissipated like smoke. Because she didn't ask me to help if I needed help. And she wasn't doing it as if, oh, poor thing. It was just, oh, here, I'll do this here for you. There was no ego on her side. It was nothing. She was simply sharing God's love by helping me unload my groceries. And then I realized that's something I would have done. And it made me realize I needed to learn to accept people being helpful to me if I am going to be helpful to others. And there's always such a joy in it when you could do something nice for somebody. And it doesn't have to be a big help. You don't have to help them move across country or anything. It could be simply unloading somebody's groceries for them, putting them on the little conveyor belt, or opening the door for them. More simply saying, good morning, how are you doing? And how is that helpful? You're connecting with them. You're connecting to somebody. Being helpful doesn't have to be deep, heavy work. It could be simple, light work. Somebody's stuff is a little, their display is a little wonky, a little tap up here. Something small. Does not have to be big. Or it could be like massive. How many times, especially this time of year, you get into hearing people talk about angels. Somebody will have their stuff in what is it called? Layaway at Walmart. People go in and go, okay, pick 5 random people. I'll pay off the layaway. You hear about this all the time. Those are big helpfuls. But when you are helpful, you are giving of yourself. You are being selfless. So long as you're doing it not to, I did this. This was what I did. Just do it. Just because it brings you a sense of joy. And joy has no opposite. There really is no opposite to joy because it is such a true statement, a true idea. Being helpful to those in need, to those that are just doing okay, and to those that really don't need help, but you lend a hand anyway, in whatever capacity. That's pretty amazing. That is our way of connecting with each other on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, to bring that wonderful moment of joy. And so now we're going to take a moment, and I'm going to be helpful to you. I'm going to have you breathe in. We're going to do a little breathing exercise for a moment of meditation. So together, I want you to take in a deep cleansing breath and just let it out. Out. Another deep breath in and out. Now a slower deep breath in and a slower deep breath out. Now breathe in for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And close your eyes and continue that nice rhythmic breathing. And just let it sit there and float. That breathing is in you and around you. That it is filling you with love and peace. That it's just there. And so now in this moment of silence, keep breathing in and out. And remember that the affirmation is simply, it is my joy to be helpful. It is my joy to be helpful. And keep breathing that in the silence. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let your breathing return to normal, to its normal pattern. But feeling that release, that wonderful restart of your day. And remember, it is my joy to be helpful. Joy comes from the source. And to honor that source, let us be a helping hand to each other in whatever capacity that is. So, blessed be. Namaste. I love you. Bye.